Hello. Good evening. Welcome to Latino Psychic Visions. And already we have, oh, hi, Jonathan. Hi, Carol. Good to see you already. Speak. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
I was getting an echo from you. Weird.
Uh, Yeah,
Buongiorno, everybody.
oh boy.
Happy Valentine's Day. Um, in Spanish, Feliz Dia de San Valentin.
That's so pretty. And guess what I got when I waited, and when I walked into the office today? Some candy.
Hello, Mary Erickson. Hello, Carol. Who else is coming in?
We got Vicky Howell here. And so they're starting to roll in. Good that you joined us today. I'm hoping you're having a good Valentine's Day. If you haven't gotten hugged by anybody yet, hug yourself. Give yourself a hug and a kiss.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Okay. Give yourself a hug and a kiss because we love you and we're glad you're here. Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, yes, I was going to talk about that.
Yes. That's crazy, huh? Oh,
I think I did let you in already, Herbie. Hello, Polly.
Hi, Polly. So, anyway, yeah, that was a very crazy thing just now. But
I need to breaking the doors down. They're coming in droves.
they are awesome.
Rob, good to see you, buddy.
And thank you for joining me last night on Faye's Angels. It was awesome. We had a great show. Paul Francis was on, as you maybe do know or don't know. It was a great discussion. Thank you for helping make it a great show. I'm going to have another author and speaker in my next week's show. So I hope you can join me on that day too. And you'll get notification about it soon. So that's all I have on my end of the deal. What's going on your end of the deal, Roger?
I don't know.
Also, Roger makes me a wonderful Mexican cup of coffee. It's sweeter than sweet.
Made by a Mexican.
It's there. Nothing is healthy in this cup of coffee. It's just awesome. It's I won't even tell you what it is.
Good afternoon to our buddy Doyle. Good to see you, buddy, and good to see you, Danny. We hope you guys shared the like button and shared the show. Hit the button. Lot to talk about today. So
hang in there, folks. Hang in there.
Did I use canela? No, I wish I'd had some. I love it when it's got the canela in it. That's good. That's cinnamon sticks, folks, for those of you who don't know. Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Good to see you all here. They're just like knocking the door down to come in.
Yep. Don't be afraid to share the show with your friends and family.
But hit the like button, the thumbs up button.
As well.
Please. That's all I ask for because they're looking at us right now. You know, every show they look at us and then we get some feedback. So thank you, Vicky. She said, hit the thumbs up, everyone.
And by the way, regarding feedback, it would be wonderful if we do have a Google presence. If you Google Latino Psychic Visions, besides our website, up pops Latino Psychic Visions LLC, I think. And on there is a place where you can give a review or 4 or 5 stars. If something has resonated with you that Roger has maybe helped you with or point something out, share it. Please feel free to share it. We would love for you to share it.
Put it on the website under reviews.
It's actually not the website, but it's actually on the Google. presence. I don't know how to explain it better than that.
Yeah, everybody, I want you to go Google over Gaga and all that stuff. Hello.
Hi,
Asia
Denise.
Lynn, hello. Denise,
Hi,
hello.
Asia.
Asia, did you hit the like button, the thumbs up, and share the show?
Well, she's on Facebook, so her thumbs up will look different.
Loretta. How many times we gotta tell you, Loretta? Get off of Facebook.
She is watching from work.
Okay, then we'll let it go.
Give her a pass, okay?
See,
Okay.
remember when you used to get a pass to go to the bathroom in high school or in school?
That was a long time ago, but yeah.
Can I have a pass? I have to
No.
go to the bathroom.
So, Polly Miller, thank you for sharing that. So, I think on the last show or something, Roger, or two shows, Roger kept on seeing something up with Polly's eyes, and she said she's responding here. She says she had a minor start of cataracts, but she has two pair of glasses on order, and she needed that. So thank you for following up with that, Polly. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you for respecting what I said. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hello, Kelly. Hello,
Hey, Kelly.
Lupita. Hello, Kathy Little. Happy Valentine's to everybody. All right, Loretta did it, honey. She hopped over.
Okay, yay, Loretta.
Now, as some of you should or don't know or whatever, as sick as this world is right now, there's been another shooting, and this was at the Super Bowl parade down in Kansas City, Missouri. 10 people were shot. I'm told one was killed, and they are detaining two people right now. It's just like, I hate to say it this way, but damn it, can't we just enjoy something?
Can't we just be nice? We have a new person here with joining us here. Thank you
Alicia,
for joining
yes,
us.
she's the one I told you about the
Okay,
reading that.
awesome.
So it'll be on the night's news. They were starting it out. I guess they finished or something, but somebody just opened fire. Two people opened fire, and it's crazy. And I'm going to tell
Hi.
you something right now, folks.
What?
And I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but we keep it real on this show. Please be ready because it's going to happen again, more so than what it's been. Okay? Hello, Martin. Good to see you, buddy. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Ya me voy. What? Ya me voy means I'm leaving.
Oh. Oh,
All right.
Candace says she's good news. She's had her little man this morning, and you're watching our
Good
show.
for you,
Oh my
girl. Good
gosh,
for you.
Candace. What
Congratulations.
happy news is that? And on Valentine's Day. Wow,
Right. The
that's
little
so
baby is
cool.
born.
Awesome. Those are good things.
And on another note, we have a mama that's having a hard time.
Yeah, she's he's joining the National Guard. Yep, yep. Congratulations. And I know, Kelly, that is not an easy thing, but you know what? Good for him. Yep, good for him. Okay, and so we have Vicky says she uh, feels for you, Kelly. Her son is in Texas with National Guard for a year.
Down in my dad's hometown, Laredo, Texas, where a lot of my family is.
Yeah,
So,
everybody's saying congratulations.
what do we do, honey?
What are we doing? Yes, and so what? Oh, thank you, Jonathan, who is a soldier himself.
Yep.
He says God loves soldiers. Yes, absolutely. Yep, yep. I'm looking at you, Roger.
There's so many things, folks. that are going to happen that are coming out. And I just don't want to do that, number one, to you folks. Number two, I don't want to do that to this show because then people will get scared and not watch the show anymore. And I don't want that.
Well, there's this. You see what you see, and we just continue to be ourselves. I think that's the best thing we can do. We can still be kind to each other. We can still love our families. We can hug them. And that's just all the more for telling people who you love them, and making the best life that you can, because out of bad things, there's also good things. And so that's where I sit with all of this, okay?
I will say it this way: please, please, please be more vigilant. Okay, if you see something, say something. Get involved. Don't run. A lot of people, there are people that will just run away from everything and let what's going to happen happen. No, if you can get in there, get in there, if you can. But I'm just,
Do you see
yeah, Jonathan, I can't go into that right now. If that's Slick Rick, they told me to stay out of it. The spirits did. But I'll do what I can to help you, buddy. But anyway, just this world is so damn messed up. Sometimes, honest to God, folks, I'll be honest with you. There are times when I'm so into what's going on and around the world that I just go, why do I even bother? And then I think of you guys, and I said, because they need it. They need to hear whatever's going on. And if there's good in it, then we get the good out. If there's bad, of course, we're going to talk about the bad, but then we shove it aside right away. But I'm just waiting for March because if you remember correctly, I said if Mexico gets their devastating earthquake in March, then I'll come on and tell you more. Okay. And I have a dear friend of mine that I grew up with who's in Mexico right now. And I told him, and he's aware of everything. And we constantly keep in touch. Um, the border situation, let me say this: the border situation is going to get more crazier than what it is now. Okay. I remember back in 2009, I got a vision that if you ever seen the show Born in East LA, which I was supposed to be in, if you ever seen the show Born in East LA, they come over a hill and the people come in droves. They've already breached one entrance already and came in. All of them came in, but it's going to come and happen even worse. So it's like, what do you do?
And we don't want to get political here. Definitely don't.
No.
No. Because it
Bonnie,
doesn't.
thank you. Bonnie Weldon, thank you for that.
Mhm.
She says, we appreciate you. Thank you. We, like I've always said, folks, show after show, year after year, we are nothing but pawns in a chess game. And that's what we are. But what are you going to do?
We're going to go on with the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Herbie, I'm trying to figure out which one it was, if I knew him or not. Because I know Michael and Dinky and Kenny, and Gail, but I don't know the rest of them. I knew Clementine and Kiko. Here's what's happening, Vicky, with this. Like you say, the people struggling, we all are. And whether or not they lower whether they lower the inflation, the prices of food, whether they lower the gas and all that, it ain't gonna mean diddly squat. We just go like it's being on a roller coaster ride. You go up and then you go down, and then you go back up again, and then you go down. So we're just on the roller coaster.
So Jonathan says death comes for everyone. Just love and live life.
Amen to that.
There you go. So I feel like sometimes you see, I feel every time you see all this stuff, and we do talk about the strife of all of our lives on this earth, on this planet, we're here to make the best of it. I mean, we know, I think it's just like man just knows too much. We're on this earth right now, and they are misusing it, um, all the resources. And so it's up to us just to do the right thing in our own lives. We can only do that. I mean, we can do that. We can make the best of our own lives.
But that's
That's what
why
will
we
help.
say every show,
Hmm.
love everyone you can on this earth while you're here. Let them know
Hmm.
because love is life and life is love. We always say that.
So
And
this
there's
morning,
truth behind it.
I put a shout out to my family, my immediate family, and my messenger. We have like a group messenger, and I just told them all that I love them all, and I just wanted to. I said I we want pictures. We just share your pictures, family. Share your pictures, and I love you all, and I'm very proud of you. And they all sent fabulous pictures. And I mean, just the little things that you can do every single day that are meaningful to everybody. Don't forget to just reach out. Just reach out.
In regards to what Vicky's saying right here, I remember I saw a little kid that was at the Shriners Hospital, and he said, if you have a smile, he goes, share it with someone else. And I thought, wow, that's so cool.
I know. It's so cool. Or at the grocery store, you see somebody, acknowledge them, smile at them. You know, sometimes there's this lonely elderly person walking in the parking lot and they look so sad. And if I can, I will make sure that they see that I am looking at them, especially if it's an older elderly lady who looks very lonely. And I go, "Hi, how are you today? How are you?" That's all you need to do.
Yep.
Kindness does not cost anything. It doesn't
It's just
cost
like
anything.
slowly or shortly dipping into their life and finding out what's bugging them and pulling it out of them to make them happy.
Because we're all going to be there. We're all going to be there. And how would you feel if some younger person acknowledged you and said, "Hello, how are you today?"
Yep.
It makes their day. It will probably make their day.
Herbie, I don't remember I was gone for 27 years. So I don't know where this place is or who's what. And I'm sorry, but I was gone.
Mhm.
Amen to that. Amen to that, Mary. That is just perfect.
Jonathan, you're so cool. There's always some in worse condition than you, so love everyone. Absolutely.
Yep. Amen.
Yep. And yeah, and we are grateful every single day we wake up that we wake up. We might have sore knees. you know, we might have sore knees sometimes, but we're so happy that we wake up and that we get to, come here and say hi to you guys. There you go.
You know, the thing is, show after show, we come on here, regardless of what happens to us and regardless of what we go through, because we know somebody else is worse than we are. So we try to bring a little light, a little levity, a little happiness into everybody's lives. It's just like, oh, family's on. We got to go watch family. Boom. And you guys are here.
Mhm.
And it's so cool. And there's times that I just tell Faye, I don't feel like doing it today. And then she'll give me the injection I need, boost me up a little bit, and here I am. There, Vicky's having a bad back. And she saw a homeless person on the street and shut up.
Mhm.
Wow, Vic, that's heavy. Just
Yeah, and
remember, there's always somebody that has it worse than what we have it.
so Jonathan says some have sore knees and some have no legs.
Amen, buddy. Amen.
Yep.
Asia,
Oh,
I'm not even close to that right now. Don't come on that way and give me something like shoving it down my throat, please. Let it come gradual. If there's something for you, I will tell you. I've got so and so. I got this. I got that. Everybody knows how I work. Okay? Just sit down and shut up. No. See who I am? Now that made a lot of people laugh. I know it did.
I hope so. I hope that
It
made
did.
Asia laugh.
Oh, she knows I'm just funning. Hello, Leanne. Happy Valentine's Day. And yesterday, folks, was Mardi Gras. And I hope you guys got your beads.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans, right?
Yep. But that's all over. Everybody does it, you know. It's getting to
Okay.
that point now.
Where
Normally,
did she?
you like a name, but honey, but I'm not there yet. Okay. Mentally, I'm not there. This is our first half hour. And we say hi to everybody. Okay. See, she laughing.
I hope so. Not crying. Don't cry.
No, that's not tears. That's tears of
Okay.
laughter.
Okay. Okay.
But just lay back, let things come in, let the energy flow.
It really
Okay.
does take a little while, guys.
It
Sometimes
does.
when new people come in, they do come to you real fast, right, Roger?
Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Asia, if they've already had your father in law, if they had his service already, what I need to know, and excuse me for asking you this, did they is his coffin buried close to a fence? And I know that's an odd question, but I'm getting that because they're showing me a fence, they're showing me the hole, and he's not liking it. This is weird. It's the same thing. Remember, you guys, when that girl Diane came on the show, and I told her I seen human remains behind her house in the woods.
Okay, so Asia says, no, he wasn't buried and no headstone.
Okay, remember this: if his plot is close to a fence, he doesn't like it. Remember that.
She
Why he
says
brings it up, I don't know.
he was not buried, so
Okay, I got it. So they must have cremated him then. There's something regarding a fence he doesn't like.
okay, Mary's got something to say. I have a
Yeah,
great recent dream to share. My mom was a devout Catholic, and after she passed, I often wondered something. How, maybe? She's keeping us in suspense. She probably ran out of words.
but ran out of ink.
Well,
What?
no, this is limited as to how many words you can type in the comments.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's weird.
yeah, that's how YouTube works. So we're waiting for more.
Anyway,
Well, that was crazy how that came up for you. So
yeah.
that's how it works. We never know.
It's
We never
just if
know.
something pops up, you know. Like here's another one, and I know Faye will remember this. Before we had our office, we were doing our show in the kitchen at home. And honey, do you remember when I told you I saw a charred hand? It was
Yeah,
all burnt and it was coming out of the ground.
yeah.
I'll never forget that as long as I live. That just came out, boom, like that. And he was saying, "Help me, help me." And then I started crying. I said, "I can't help you because you're already dead." and I couldn't do the show after that.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Does that mean he was stuck there in that situation? After I thought after you
He
died.
wanted me like to bring him back,
Oh,
so I couldn't. He was already dead.
so he didn't know he was dead?
No, that's about it. So, in case you folks are wondering what I'm talking about, I had a new lady had logged on that particular day, and her son came out. And her son, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to sound gory. They set her son on fire. He was alive when they did it. And I saw the arm and the hand come out like that out of the ground. And he was saying, "Help me, help me." As soon as I saw that, I couldn't, I just couldn't do nothing. I like froze and was caught into this realm. And I just started crying. And I said, "I can't help you." And I got up and I went to the door. And I said, "I can't help him. I can't help him. He's already dead."
Well, so Jonathan says this, show him the light. So,
Well, the lady doesn't log on anymore. It must have really got to her, but it got to me. I know that. So it's just, I never know who's going to come out. I never know what they're going to show me. I never know what they're going to say to me. But let me tell you, folks, number one, the key thing of all, and Jonathan, I know, will back me up on this, the spirits never, ever lie. And I didn't, I never expected for that to happen, but it happened and it was live right on the show. And that's why I say if you miss a show, go back and watch it, because there's a lot of things that I do. I don't do them purposely for show, it just, they come out, things come out. The lady that came out a couple shows back, when I told her, go up in the back of your house, I said, and go up the hill, and there's woods there. And I said, I see human remains in like a suitcase. And
okay.
she said, yes, they were digging there.
So Lupita says, yes, that was Cindy's son, and he was burned when they notified her. And she's not on YouTube and works in office, so now it's hard for her to tune in.
Okay. Please give her,
Our love.
Lupita, please give us our love. And my heart goes out to her like crazy. And I hope they caught whoever did it. It's just crazy. That day was just crazy for me. I couldn't contain myself. I lost everything that day. Like, I don't want to say I lost connection, but I shut that door. I didn't want to go in there anymore. And I stopped the show.
Mary Erickson's continuing on what she said before. She said, I'll start it out. I'll go here. She says, I have a great recent dream to share. My mom was a devout Catholic, and after she passed, I wondered how she would adjust to the reality of life on the other side. She came to me the other night talking about a night many years ago when my four brothers and I took her to dinner for her birthday.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Randy Secor, hello, buddy. Good to see you. And Brie Marie, hello. And happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I'm sorry to bring up such a gory reading or whatever,
I wonder why that came up to for you. I don't know.
because, like I said, I never know who's going to show me what they're going to tell me, what. I never know who comes out.
Well, the thing is, I think that what happens to Roger is that he feels
Sentiments, yes.
the sentiments a big time. Don't you also feel their suffering and you see everything?
Yep, 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 yep.
So it's a little difficult to overcome sometimes. That happened when he channeled somebody when he rubbed the buckle of their dress. I remember that one
Yeah,
too. You were
that was for
really,
Joey's family. Yeah,
yeah. Here's more from Mary. She told me how much she loved that and how much joy the memory brings her. I woke up and said, wow. That's
It's real,
wonderful.
Mary. That was a real dream.
So, yeah. Hello, how do I know? Reese asked if my loved one is still with me.
Use this. Ask them.
It's amazing how much you already know. If you think that he or she is there, they are. I have learned that through my experience with Roger as my husband as a psychic medium, how I used to feel the presence of my father, and I was right. And he's around me all the time, and now I feel that, and my sister who had passed. And Vicky says that's a visitation. Hi,
Yep, it
Doreen.
was.
Hi,
Doreen, we're
Doreen.
doing well, thank you. Just talking about an old reading that I did in the past. And I guess the reason that I ended up going and seeing those remains, because it was just like that other reading when I was living in Texas and I got pulled into about the little boy, honey, Dylan, remember?
Yeah.
I got pulled into that one and they asked me if I could help. And I saw where he was and I knew who did it and all that. And that one was crazy too. Hello, Holly. Look who's here, honey, Holly.
Hi, Holly. Well, I just want to remind everyone that psychic mediums are also human. You know,
Yeah,
there's a lot, you know, every psychic medium I know is a human being. I'm pretty sure. And what they see is sometimes people feel it, sometimes people see them. So, I mean, it's all kinds of degrees of being able to connect with the afterlife, your loved ones. I know that Jonathan has helped many people with their homes that have been sort of, they felt haunted, and he was able to help them determine whether it was a family member or if that, and he's helped other spirits go away with that family. But, you know, every psychic medium has a talent, if you will, or a skill, and um, it's all pretty amazing, I have
good
to
to
say.
see you, Joe. Doreen, there's something regarding either it's your back or one of your parents' back. I see it curved like this, but they tell me the back no longer bothers them. Or if it's your back, they're telling me to tell you your back will no longer bother you. So just write back and let me know what it is. This is good to know for everybody.
So Vicky says when you see a butterfly or a bird, you can know who it is, and it's a message.
Yep.
It's yes, that thing that is, thank you, Vicky. That is awesome. Um, I now am aware of so many things that happen to me when I go out on our deck or in the springtime or in the summertime. I was visited by a beautiful little hummingbird I had never seen before who had a red neck. I tried to find, that kind of a hummingbird, and I wasn't even able to locate what on Google what that was. Usually they have black necks. This was a really unique little bird, and butterflies, wonderful things that show up.
Prepare
Mhm.
yourself, honey.
Uh-oh, so it's now snowing here in South St. Paul?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Here's the answer. Okay. Remember, I got somebody bent over. I don't know if it's like osteo or what, but I got a bent over back.
How about this, as Asia says, I've also been told that if something comes up or that you see or hear and it's super random and makes you think of a certain person that's passed, that it means it's usually them giving you a sign.
Yep. I agree with that 100%.
Or even could be a living person if something random comes up. Don't you think that there's a significance in that? Oh, a red-throat hummingbird, Faye. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go to Google that right now.
Okay, and then I want to go to this. Doreen says yes. Yes, both of her parents. Was it both your parents or was it you and your mom? And Vicky says, just like they say in Ukraine, absolutely.
Well, okay, thank you for that. I just checked that out, Kathy. Yeah, and they do show up in this neck of the woods too, so thank you.
And that's what she said, me and mom. Okay.
I know. So, did you see what Vicky said? My girlfriend and I have that happen all the time. We call each other when that happens. I know. When you're thinking about somebody and they, call you or you call them and they say, "I was just thinking about you. I was just going to call you."
Yep.
It's awesome.
I remember one time I was in, oh God, where the hell was it? I was in Texas down by Lubbock, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. It starts with an M, one of the big towns there. But we were playing down there, and I told the drummer what I did and all that, and he looked at me, goes, like that. And I said, you have somebody, I think you either have a daughter or a niece that wants to talk to you right now. She was going to call you. And so he goes, let me see. And deliberately, honey, he challenged me. He grabbed his phone and he goes, started talking to his niece. And she told him, I was just going to call you right now. And he looked at me and looked at the phone and goes, you're amazing, like that.
It's crazy.
There you go. That's what it's called. Your hummingbird is called a mariposa.
Oh, okay.
And there's in Arizona, there's Mariposa County, believe it or not. Midland, yes, that's where it was. That's where I was playing. That was where this guy, believe it or not, we got done with the gig. So we went to go sing Happy Mother's Day. It's called the Mañanitas. And we were going to go sing for his wife. So we did our thing. We sang our song. He paid us everything. We're walking out the door. This guy pulls out a 45 and he said, this is my town. I own this town and I run this town. And he started going, pow, 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 like that. And we said, let's get the hell out of here. So we get to the truck, open up the door. Here comes one of the bullets. Poosh, right in Carlos's glass. Man, oh man, oh man, did we get that truck and got the hell out of there? I've been through some doozies, folks. I want you to know. Got a lot of stories. There, because that's what it is. It's a mariposa. Anne Marie Billington, hello. Happy Valentine's Day, dear.
And Bonnie says, absolutely. Could we please all send prayers and healing to Kansas City?
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I'm getting more information on that ruby-throated hummingbird. It's a ruby-throated male. The females are all green. Ooh, okay.
Anne Marie, you got to go back to a couple of Saturdays. A lady named Diane popped in, a new lady, and I told her behind her house, I said, you go up in the woods and it goes up a hill. And I said, and in the woods, I said, I see human remains. It's like cut the torso in half and put the other half on top of the other half. And I said, it's like in a case or suitcase or something. She wrote back to tell me, she said, yes, she said, they're digging up there, but they haven't found them yet. And that was like, ooh.
Let me put this up from Alicia. And you know what? Thank you, folks, for all of your conversation tonight. We love it when we have such a lively group. Alicia says, I have always had some sort of connection, blocked it as a teen, young adult, sleeping with the light on, and recently attempting to re engage. Spirits in my home now. I have a large orb that showed up on home camera. No negative feeling, though. Lots of stories throughout my life since little, and same with my dad and sister. I'm glad I was given your information and will message more later to schedule something as there's so much I want to know. Wow. Good to see you, Alicia. Welcome to our show.
Alicia, if your grandpa has passed, I'm getting grandpa like he's watching over everybody. Well, then stop missing it. I can only be here for you for a while, and that's it. Then I got to go. Anyway, in about 5 minutes, folks, we'll go to work. Okay. Okay, that could be why I said about the back, and this is what I tell people. Did you drink milk your whole life or did you not drink milk? Because milk has the calcium, and that's what you lack in your bones.
And so does broccoli.
Yep,
If you don't like milk. Okay. Alicia says, I wouldn't doubt it. He has been around in the past. My eldest and youngest have seen him.
cool. He means no harm. He's taking care of everybody.
Hmm.
Now, Alicia, so you know, when I say let's go to work, that means I do quick reads. I look at your name, something pops out, and I go with that. So just lay back, let me catch your energy, and we go to work. We have a lot of our old friends on here. Good to see. And remember this, once you get red, don't log off. Because if you log off, I might have something else for you, and I go to tell you, and you're gone. And it's best for me to get the energy right when I'm getting it.
And it's also great if you guys share the show. Please share the show with your friends and family, and they might also benefit from watching our show.
One of you have somebody on your that's related. I don't know if it's a sister, sister-in-law, or what, but somebody has like this almost your age, a couple years difference, that's all, that has the name Sharon with wavy hair. Okay? This person needs to get their heart checked right away.
Is this for
Somebody
somebody?
who's on here right now is related to or has a dear friend by the name of Sharon. I'm going to give you a description: dishwater blonde hair or streaked. It parts in the middle and bunches goes up like that. It's like she brushes it back and it pops up here. It's wavy hair. Stand maybe 5'6" to about 5'8". Not heavy, not skinny, but healthy. Likes to drink a lot of coffee. And her name is Sharon. Sharon something. She wears like I see kind of a sherbet colored pants with a light blouse that has a lot of print on it. I don't know if she's separated or recently divorced. Talks fast. If she doesn't go to the doctor, she's either going to fall backwards, drinking coffee and fall backwards, and she could be in a coma, or she could pass or have a stroke. If you have somebody that fits that description with that name, please tell her right away. Get to the doctor. And I have someone I can call right now on my phone that I said, and I told you guys this story. I told her, get to the doctor as soon as you can. I said, you're going to either have a stroke or a heart attack. And she had a mild stroke a month later. And I could call her right now. So when I see something, I say something, jump on it. Don't let it go. And understand this, I am not a doctor, but I see what I see. That's why you guys come on the show. So we went to go see Randy Secord. Buddy, I don't know if you went to some girl's grave, if they recently buried a girl, I want to say 30s, 40s in that area, maybe. If they recently buried her, or if you went to her grave, as you were leaving, that girl wanted to grab your ankle. She did not want you to go. And let me tell you something, folks. I'll get on the phone right now in front of everybody. I could call my friend Roberto, who's in San Antonio, and we went to visit his mother's grave. And I bent over in front of his mother's grave, and she started pulling me in like this. And I swear to you, God is my witness, and Roberto was too. Him and his son Abraham were both pulling on me, trying to pull me back, but I was being pulled in. And then finally, the force of it let go, and we all fell backwards. And I told him, I said, let's get the hell out of here now. I don't want to be here anymore. And that was scary to me. It really was. Randy didn't answer us yet, did he?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Yes, he has. Whoops.
Sorry.
I
Go ahead, babe.
She says, he says, I did go to my mother's grave, odd this time. But this was the 30s or 40s at age, you say.
I'm going with that. Or maybe here's another thing. Maybe when she went on the other side, she went back to that age. Remember, we talked about that. They go to where they were the happiest. So if you visit your mom's grave, I'm going to say, like, here's the head part right here. At the foot of it is what you were walking by, and she wanted to grab you like that, pull you back, and say, don't go. I know it's weird, buddy. I know it's like creepy or whatever, but
It's
it
not
was
creepy.
real.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's creepy.
Well, some people might. I'm just saying that it's there.
So we
Becky
have,
Baker, hello.
yeah, I was just gonna show her. Tina
Tina
Soto,
Soto, hello, hello, hello. Happy Valentine's to you, dear.
yeah, I'm so glad you joined us today. Thank you for joining. So Doreen says, forgot to say, Roger, she was on last Saturday, and you said I would win some money, and I did that night on Irish Lotto, not a fortune, but some money.
I never said how much.
Yeah. And so
Okay, Becky, they're telling me ace it. You're going to ace it, so don't worry. That's too easy. No, buddy. If anything, mom wants to make you warm. But she didn't want you to leave. I don't. Here's the thing, Randy. While mom was here, I don't know if you had a very real close connection to mom, where they would call you like mama's boy, but she didn't want you to leave. Okay. Okay, Bonnie, you always gotta go, Bonnie. She's recovering from. Oh, I had that done. I got a lens, Bonnie, in this eye. They put that computer lens, but this eye they wouldn't do it because behind my eye it blew a hole in the retina. So they said it. My eye, this eye is no good anymore. There you go, buddy. Know that mom still has that love for you, okay? So if you can, the next time you go, Rand, don't be afraid to go. Just say, Mom, you didn't have to try to pull on my leg. I'm here. Let her know
So
that you're here.
I'm going to ask throw a question at you, Roger. So if you were pulled in by Roberto's mother
Mom, yeah,
and Randy, while you were at her gravesite, and Randy's mother wanted to pull her back with you, we say that the soul is no longer in the grave, not no longer in the grave. So why would that happen?
because the soul does this. Do you remember me telling you that I
It
read for Nancy
travels. You're
Moreno's?
saying
Wait,
it travels.
wait,
Is
wait,
that what
wait,
you're
wait.
saying?
You remember when I said I read for Nancy Moreno's husband, Alex?
Yeah.
The mail deal about the mail?
Yeah.
We did that outside. And while we were out there, spirits were flying by like crazy.
So you're saying that the spirit is visiting them when they're making, being respectful at the gravesite perhaps, and that's where they're visiting. So they,
Yeah, because she's
okay.
knowing Randy's going to go there. So it's like she wants to meet him there. I know it's crazy, but that's the way it is.
Hmm. They go there because they want to,
Yeah,
because you're there too.
because if you remember correctly, I said that the body is your unit that you use to communicate and to love and everything else. But once you die, the body just becomes like a body, you know? There's
Yeah.
no more spirit in it. The spirit took off.
Right. Yeah, Randy, he says that's a great feeling.
Really, it is.
Well, I'm so glad you explained that to me because it kind of makes sense. It does make sense because whenever we go and pay respect to our family who are gone, and then we go to like the cemetery, I do get a feeling of comfort, tell you the truth, because I did that last summer, I think. I think it was last summer when I was visiting Thief River. We went to see my mother's and dad's
Yep.
place, and it was such a wonderful feeling that I connected. I felt like I connected with them, even though I know they're not there. Maybe they saw me visit them and it made them happy. I don't know.
It's like they're telling everybody, "Hey, they're going to see us at the funeral at the cemetery. We got to meet them." Like that, and they
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
I want to show this to Nancy Moreno. Nancy, I know you're here. We're trying to find out the exact thing. I remember my mom used to tease me all the time. She said, "You got your gift from your grandpa." And I said, "Who?" And then she told me the name. And I went, "No, no way." She goes, "Yeah, he used to undress and then stand in front of a mirror drunk and talk to the devil."
Oh,
Okay. She did, or he did. Nancy, I know you know who this is. This is supposed to be my grandpa. For those of you who ever seen the show The Wild Bunch, that's my grandpa right there, the general.
and yeah, he was. So that's the guy who used to get drunk and
Yep, Emilio
stand.
Fernandez.
So he's also known for being the model of the Oscars,
Right. I
right?
was just going to go to that.
Okay. If you look it up on Google, you'll see that is a true story about him being the model for the
That's
Oscar.
my grandpa in a bathing suit.
Right,
Okay.
look at that.
And that's what he posed for, which are coming up, honey. They're coming up, I think, this weekend or next weekend.
Mhm. And so Roger also, he wanted to make sure this is documented. So he has several books about the Garzas, and one of them, or records, I should say. And you did look that up, and you did, uh,
We found out his name was Emilio Fernandez Garza.
which is weird. So it's on
So I
both.
got Garza on my dad's side, Garza on my mom's side. Weird.
Hmm. So explains a lot.
Yeah. Why? Because I'm weird? Thank you.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad you understood what I said.
You're so sweet.
I know. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Hello, Lenora.
Hi, Lenora.
You know, every time I see Lenora's name or even Nancy's name,
Yeah.
like I said, Moreno is in our family.
Yes.
I had my cousin Tacho, my cousin Oscar, my cousin Felipe. They're just a lot of family. I come from a big, 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 big family, and
Yeah,
I'm
you run
proud of
into
them.
each other, and you run into each other all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Asia, there's something about a German Shepherd. It's brown, light brown, or goldish brown with black on the back. The snout, and going back a little, is black. That dog follows you, and that dog will not let harm happen to you. It protects you. And I think you had one, didn't you? Pop it up, honey, for Mary.
She says, after my dad passed in 1971, I went to his grave a few times and felt he told me to go somewhere in nature, where he always took me during our times together. Never went back until my mother passed.
Okay, Asia says she has this, but she's all black. There's another one that's like golden brown. It reminds me of my dog, Rocky. It's like a golden color with black on the back. To me, it's a German Shepherd, is how I see it. Remember it, write it down because that dog protects you. And we got this question: are the ravens who live in the tree? I don't like those. Remember one thing, Vicky: ravens are the same as the crows. And to me, when they start with their
With their
BS,
chatter?
yeah, they're announcing death. And I know a lot of people have been, Paul mocks me and everything, but I know what I'm saying. And a lot of people that are Latinos will tell you the same thing.
Well, it's a difference in culture, honey. I don't
Yep.
I don't I don't fault you for, or anybody for, not agreeing with you or what you say. So Dan says, I heard there were 3 or 4 Garzas in Latin breed. Were they related to
Pete
you?
was related to me, Dan, the bass player. David Lee is related to me,
Excuse me.
but doesn't act like it. So, Hebron, Texas, the home of my good buddy Hugo. No, he's from La Jolla. We used to call him Hugo. His name is Hugo, which means juice. But he told me, in fact, in Hebron is I think where he started. He came and he told me, he said, "Bro, I'm gonna give you a name." This is back in 1990. He said, I'm going to give you a name and remember this name. I said, okay. He said, Garth Brooks. I said, what the hell is a Garth Brooks? He goes, it's a dude. He goes, and that dude's going to be very famous. I went, nah, how do you know? He goes, I just recorded with them. He goes, you'll see. Boom.
Well, so I want to say hello to thank you, Randy, for your blessings on my sneeze. Thank you. And Julie Bassett just joined us. Julie
Hello, Julie.
is a wonderful pet medium and a pet communicator, folks. I'm so
Stop.
happy you joined us.
Julie, what is wrong with your nose? There's something about your nose. I don't know if I'm going to this nostril or the other nostril, or if it's crooked in general and you had to have it fixed. It's weird, but that's what they showed me.
Wow. That
I'm
popped in
sorry,
right when
honey. I didn't mean to cut you off, but it
No,
just
that's
came.
okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm just kind of explaining, I'm so happy you joined our show tonight, Julie, and um it's good to have you here. So does that resonate with you what Roger just said? Let us know.
I'm gonna go back to Becky Baker. Becky, as your father passed, I get a father figure around you, standing by what I would call a mantle. You know, like a fireplace thing. She's standing by that. Tina Soto, they're telling me to tell you enough with the tears. They're going to try to bring a little happiness into your life. They're showing me a bucket of coins that they're spilling your way. I don't know how it's going to come about, but just so you know, they're going to do what they can to help you.
Here's what Julie's response is. She's not sure about her nose, maybe a bit irritated on my left side toward the tip due to some new facial cleanser I'm trying.
Um, Maybe it happened when you were small. I don't know. But I just get like an adjustment. It's weird. I don't know if you're like me where you have a deviated septum and or you had it and they like fix your nose that way. But I'm getting this adjustment on the nose. Why? I don't know.
Okay, so Maria's here saying Happy Valentine's Day, kids.
Happy
Love you.
Valentine's, honey. That's my daughter, everybody.
Good to see you. Thank you for joining us, Maria. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, dear.
Ay, ay, ay. Alicia Mason. I hate to ask you this, but did you ever have a miscarriage or an abortion? I'm picking up a boy around you. Everybody leaving, honey. We gotta go lock the building.
Haven't had anything done to her nose, Julie's.
Remember that I say that, Julie. Okay? There's something regarding the nose. I'm hoping that you don't get some kind of infection or something, but it's something regarding your nose. But I get it as an adjustment of some kind, like they had to fix this side like that. It was crooked or something. And it's odd. I'd never seen that. Anne Marie, I believe it was you that was asking before about a man or something. Did you meet somebody recently and like let it go? Because they keep telling me that's the one.
Hmm.
So we'll see what her answer is.
Here's what Julie says. I may have some congestion due to some mold in my apartment.
Dear, please be careful and take care of that as soon as you can. Don't allow it to get worse than what it is.
Emery says, no, not met anyone.
Remember, I said it. I'm going to give you the description. This guy's skinny. He might look like a banker, a nerd, or something with a protruding chin just a little like that with a, what do they call it, a cleave or
Cleft.
cleft? Yeah, with glasses, light brown hair, short. They're saying he's the one.
So she's a coach
Okay.
in work. So
Well, when you see him, you know, here, I don't know if you get this show over there called NCIS, and it's the one where David McCallum was in. The guy that took David McCallum's place is his name is Jimmy on the show. That's what this guy looks like Jimmy.
Julie says her apartment, they won't do anything.
Then move, dear. If you know it, because it's going to affect you lung wise if you don't.
She'll be looking.
Okay.
And she said, yes, she does, as in response to,
She gets the show.
yeah.
Good. Then look at Jimmy, and that's going to be like your next guy. The guy, as they say.
Wow. You've never done that before, I don't think.
No, I know.
So
It
she's
just popped
Googling
out.
Jimmy right now.
You goofy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Julie says, I know. She says, I just can't afford to move right now. Well, we're going to
Okay.
be shooting you some more business. Can I just give a shout out into what Julie does because this is fascinating and wonderful. Julie Bassett is a pet medium and a pet communicator who has helped many people with their cats or dogs or any pets that they may have trouble with. And she's helped my daughter Tanya, and I'm hoping my sister gets in touch with her as well with her cat that doesn't behave very well.
The mean
Anyway,
one.
so I mean, look her up, Julie Bassett. She's awesome. She does have a website. I've had her on my show, Faye's Angels. You know, she does wonderful work. Just thought I'd shout that out to you.
Holly, have you gone through, Holly? I'm going to ask you this way. If you've gone through all your ailments and if you're being cured for them, something else is going to pop up, and I hate to tell you that. I don't see it's going to be like bring you down, no, but it'll be something that you had to pay attention to. All right?
Okay, so Maria is responding to Vicky Howell's question about your grandson, honey. Vicky
Oh, okay.
Howell, grandson Damien Acevedo is doing really good. Tests are looking great. He's just got
Thank
some
God.
serious chemo cravings, though. Thank you for posting that, Maria. We will still take prayers for him. Absolutely.
Yep. Maybe Maria someday he'll get a craving to see his grandpa. Just thought.
And so Julie did also mention she's also a
Shaman.
shamanic practitioner. I'm sorry, I really screwed that up, but she's good.
This was so cool. Lupita, remember when I told you about your dad not using a fork and he wanted to use a tortilla? I thought that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. When I go in, that one really got to me. I like that. Jonathan, we haven't met yet, but for some odd reason, I am picking up your left leg below the knee. Is there something you're having trouble with?
And so, yes, Lupita says he always did that.
I thought that was so cool, man.
So Anne Marie says, Roger, before you gave me that message, I just picked up my note from the mantle and asked for an update. How crazy is that?
The mantle. Dun, 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 dun. Did Jonathan answer yet?
No, I mean, sometimes he can only hang in there for so long, so
Yeah,
he might
I
be
know, because
gone
he got a
already.
lot of stuff he's working
He
on.
has a lot of stuff. He's on almost every night. Jonathan Keyworth, honest to
Really,
goodness.
folks, you need to check him out. I mean, he has his show, and he has that little spirit box. And man, I mean to tell you, that thing is so cool. I'm afraid of getting one. I want to get one, but I'm afraid of getting one because I might hear from people I don't want to.
Well, it's just another tool of communicating with people who are not here. Spirit. It's a spirit box.
I have to go to this. Leanne, and I'm sorry to bring this up. Was there someone that you knew that got stabbed? It's a guy. And if like everybody was worried, like where he's at or whatever, he says, "Don't worry about it. Everything's cool." He says, "I'm all right." Nothing from Jonathan yet, honey.
No. Mm-mm.
Must have logged off.
Mm.
Oh, I can't believe what time it is already.
I
Gee
just looked at
whiz.
it. Wow.
So did I. Thank you. We needed that.
Hmm.
That's the new phone number that we're at our office, ladies and gentlemen. We've been here for 1 year. We're going on our next year right now. So call the office if you want a one-on-one reading. I do them over the phone. I do them in person. I do them on Facebook Messenger. So believe me, you'll get a good reading. I pick up your vibes. Okay?
Leanne responds saying, shot, not sure about stabbed.
No, I'm going to go with stab. I'm going to stick with that too. Because I see him do this, like he falls backwards. Unless he was shot with a shotgun. Because I see that impact pushes him like that. So if he got stabbed, he fell backwards. Loretta, are you corresponding with some guy by either email, letters, whatever? Or did you? I'm going to go, I keep going back to letters. Like you were writing to somebody about a letter, and I don't know if this person passed or if they turned around and went somewhere else to someone else. Like you still have the letter. They're telling me if you do, and that's the case, go back and read it.
Richard Dearden is with us tonight. Hi,
Hey,
Richard.
buddy.
Good to see you.
Good old buddy Denise. Is somebody coming in from out of town, Denise? Obviously not us, but it's like I'm getting a guy that's coming from out of town. If there is, in the beginning, his intentions are good, but then they might change. Okay. Doyle, I hope you made that appointment to get checked. They're talking to me, Doyle. I don't know if you have had this done, but they're talking to me about a skin graft. I don't know what that's about, but they're talking about a skin graft.
Deborah Ann Medina's here and saying hello.
Oh, hi, Deb. She's down in Pearsall, Texas. Good to see you. I hope Rudy's with you. Rob, are you supposed to go somewhere on a trip or a hike or something? They're telling me to tell you to be extremely careful.
And Rudy, she says.
That's my bud. Okay, the same as Vic or same as Paulie Carroll. I'm going to your eyes. There's something about your eyes. I don't know if you're like seeing triple. I don't know if your eyes are watering a lot, but they're telling me about your eyes. I would say to get checked for diabetes. Okay.
Doyle says he's not made the appointment. No skin graft.
All right, buddy. Remember that I said that. Okay. Please mark it down. That's for some odd reason that can't be forgotten.
Carol says, I'm having floaters.
Bingo. You're looking at Mr. Floater.
I have floaters too.
Yeah. Wait till you get the little light that goes out and it starts going up.
Okay. So Lenora says, thank you. He was so confused, but he remembered my kids when they visited. His dad was my mother-in-law. Okay, so we were talking. Julie Bassett and Lenora were talking back and forth about this.
Okay.
Okay,
So that throws me off.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I thought it was something new. Sorry.
Nancy, by me, you're going to receive some kind of mail or something regarding a meeting about something. Please take somebody with you. Number one. Number two, make sure that nobody pokes your eyes. Okay.
And so explain that pokes your eyes.
Meaning that they don't try to pull the wool over your eyes with the fast talk. To me, whatever they're going to talk to her about is bull. I keep going to that big tree, Kathy. There's a real humongous tree that I see around you. And to me, it's like that tree guards your house. And Faye's here right now. She's witness to it. There's a tree down where I used to live in Texas, and I gave it the name Breeze, like breezy, but breeze. And I told Faye, I said, as hot as it is right now with no wind, I said that tree will start shaking its leaves. And she didn't believe me. I said, come on. So we went over to the tree, and right as soon as I started approaching it, I yelled out, "Hey, Breeze, it's me." The leaves went nuts. And it was like there was wind and everything, but there was no wind. Right on?
It was crazy.
Because it
It
recognized me.
made me understand that there's a real connection between us and all life. There's
Yep.
a real connection. We're all connected. Nancy's asking a question. Okay, do you know what it's about?
It could be about insurance papers. It could be about a house. It's something regarding the house to me. Okay, so please be careful. If you have doubt, Nance, just call me.
I think we've had so many visitors tonight because I feel like it's because people are sharing the show. Thank you for sharing the show, folks. Thank you for sharing the show with your family and friends. Um, it's been a beautiful night tonight. Almost, we're almost done.
Martin, if you can, please figure out how to put a picture in your deal. Okay? Have somebody help you or something because there's so much I want to read for you, but I can't because I don't know what you look like. I know she's gone, right? I wonder
Yeah.
when she's ready for her next one that's coming.
Wow. Kathy Hanley says she has two palm trees near her house. One is in front of the house and one is in the back of the house on the
Okay, one
neighbor's.
is fat. One of them is fat. So to me, that's the one. Oh, I didn't see Christy O'Donnell. I didn't see her. Good to
Oh,
see you.
okay. Sorry I missed her.
Do you by chance, Christy, have what they call gnomes, the little statues around your house? This is going to be weird, honey. She gets visited by gnomes.
Really?
Yep. If she hears like, that's them.
Kathy
It's
says
cool.
that's the one. Oh, sorry. That's the one
Go
in front
ahead.
of her house. Kathy says that's the one in front of her house, the palm tree. That palm.
Know that it protects you. It watches over your house. Well, we got about 5 minutes left, huh?
Yeah, we do.
So you need to let them know what's today. Wednesday. Who's on tonight? Who's on?
Tonight
Michelle on
we
tonight?
tonight is Wednesday, and after the show around 8 o'clock Central Time is Michelle DeRoche in the outer realm. We love to watch her because she has very interesting guests and so forth
Yep.
on her show. Also, so tomorrow night, I think Paul Francis is going to be on. I don't know what time, but he's going to have I'm not sure what if it's Spirit Quest, probably Spirit Quest, but I'll share with you when that is on. Also, Laura Lee Potvin is on with Dave Hensel, 5 o'clock
The thing at the foot of the
Central Time.
bed.
The thing at the foot of the bed. We love to watch her and David. They have some real funky clips that they show to debunk or to see is it real or isn't real. They're very fascinating people. We love them. Also, we have our show coming up on Saturday, which is This Mug's for You. So 10:30 Central Time, morning AM. This Mug's for You. And then, of course, my show is on Tuesday. I just got confirmation from Stephen Chung from Australia, author and well-known speaker. He's going to be on my show on Tuesday. I can't wait for that show. He has a lot to say. He has lots. You will love
Look at that,
him.
dear.
What is your take on John Edward Medium? He's going to be in Fargo.
If you get a chance to go see him and tell him about me, tell him I'm a friend of Paul Francis. And tell him I'd like to be on stage with him. I'm just as good as he is. Where have you been, young lady? I seen you were on yesterday on Paul's, or was it your show or somebody's
My
show
show.
she was on?
Yeah. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you joined. You can rewatch the show if you like.
Yep,
It'll so
because I
welcome
got to
to
go
our show.
night-night.
You
And
gotta go night
favorite
night.
flow. Anyway, everybody, happy Valentine's Day to you. Feliz Dia de San Valentin. So from now until Saturday at 10:30 in the morning, be good to everyone. Okay, Randy, I'll be looking forward to talking to you, buddy. Take care, everybody. Remember, I do one-on-one readings through Facebook Messenger. You can do them here in the office if you're close to Baldwin, Wisconsin. My fee is $50 for a half hour, $80 for an hour. So, with that, hijo,
Mm.
I'm going to sleep tonight. I always do after this.
Mm-hmm.
I no can read. So, folks, I want to say thank you all for being here today. Thank you for letting me come into your hearts and into your homes. Thank you for sticking around. I hope I helped somebody because that's what this show is all about. Trying to help somebody do something right. If you need my help, there's a phone number. Give me a holler. I am here Monday through Friday from noon. I'm available from noon until 6 o'clock. Okay. I'm also available after we do the show from 12 until 4 on Saturdays. Sunday is my day of rest. So if I get it. So y'all take care of yourselves and probably see you Saturday morning, right, babe?
Yep, you'll see us on Saturday morning.
You want to say anything?
I'm so glad to have you on that you join us on the show. It's good to see the new people that have come in. Please share the show with your family and friends. There's always crazy things that come up, and we're glad that you've joined us tonight. And I hope you join us on Saturday
This
morning.
is important.
Yes, it
Today is
is.
Lent, everybody.
Mhm.
So if you're going to do for 40 days, you have to give up something if you're Catholic. Don't give up the show.
Make it something you eat.
Right.
Okay.
So until we see you, take care of everybody. Be kind to the homeless, okay? And tell everyone on this earth that you love them. We didn't get Lisa. Where's Lisa at? But we got Kathy. And Kathy always says it too. Why? Because love
Love
is
is
life
life, and
and
life
life is
is
love.
love.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you Saturday. God bless.
God bless. Love
Thank
you
you.
all.
I was going to say happy anniversary. No, that's for us Saturday.
That'll be Saturday. But
Yep.
today is Happy Valentine's Day.
Right. Kathy, you missed it. I was waiting for you. Anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you.
Bye
Adios.
bye. Adios.